Hello everyone, Monroe Steele here of Fashion Steele NYC, and welcome back to my channel and another Miami vlog. Make sure to give your girl a thumbs up and subscribe if you love fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and travel videos. All right, you guys, I am probably as scared as I've ever been in my life. And it is because today I am getting laser hair removal treatment. Laser Away, which is a very popular laser hair removal chain across like the world. They reached out to offer me, I feel like 8 or 10 sessions for a full Brazilian, that's front and back, as well as my armpits. And honestly, this is something I should have done a long time ago. I've been using the Dove Even Tone deodorant for quite some time, and that has definitely made a difference in like the darkness of my underarms. It works, okay? It definitely works if you have hyperpigmentation under your arms. But for me, I have very coarse hair, so like I get a lot of ingrowns, and that for me is actually what causes, and the friction of how coarse the hair is what causes the dark spots under my arms. And you can see like my right underarm is a lot like worse than the left. But yes, the Dove Even Tone deodorant 1000% works, because my arms used to be way darker than this. So if you shave or you wax your underarms and you still have hyperpigmentation, definitely try that deodorant. I'll link it down below. I think my favorite one is like the coconut or cocoa butter flavor. Not flavor, but scent. So yeah, I'm heading there today. I'm gonna take you guys with me and I'm gonna let you know how it goes. I'm scared only because I heard that it's very painful, like more painful than a tattoo. And I've gotten tons of tattoos and most of them haven't like really hurt. And I have a very high threshold for pain. So we'll see. I'm concerned. I'm most concerned about my vajay and my crack. But I'm gonna keep y'all posted, yeah. But it's something I've wanted to do for a really long time. So yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to it. I think 24 hours before you go in, you have to literally shave everything. So I was in the shower last night for like 30 minutes, maybe an hour. Like I was in there so long, like my nose started running from like the heat of the hot water. But I haven't had a wax in like 2 months. I know before you start laser, you cannot have a wax, I think 6 weeks prior, or any kind of nair or anything. So I already knew that this was happening. So it's been 2 months since your girl had a wax. And I just let myself like free grow. So it was a lot for me to get rid of last night. Anywho, but I want to hop in the shower like right before I go. But yeah, this morning I got up. I made the most beautiful bouquet. I went to Trader Joe's and bought some white lilies, some like orange spingly things, and like some like deep burgundy, like velvet colored flowers to make like a more fall bouquet, and it turned out so well. By the way, everyone always asks about my vase, and it's from Anissa Kermiche, my bust vase with the neck. It's from Anissa Kermiche. You can find them at Essence. You can find them at Farfetch. I'll link a few of those vases down below. I'm just very happy with myself. Like I feel super domestic. And then I made myself some breakfast. I really wanted like a kale egg bacon bowl. And I would normally just order them from Mama here in South Beach. But I was like, I need to stop ordering out and I need to cook. So we're going to be cooking more on the channel, y'all. I need to get back into cooking. And so I made oven fried 3 pieces of bacon, and I love this one type of bacon. The only type of bacon I really like is the one from Trader Joe's. It's the uncured, I believe, like bacon. It's so good. Sorry if the light is going in and out. It's like the sun. It's gorgeous today in Miami. And then I kind of like hard fry 2 eggs in the bacon grease. I'll move the bacon aside and hard fry 2 eggs in the bacon grease. And I use a little bit of this black garlic, which is slightly sweet, and I got that from Trader Joe's, and just like a little bit of garlic powder. And then I pulled out the bacon, I put in some kale, I sliced up some mushrooms, put a little bit of garlic powder on that, cut up an avocado, just mashed it all together, and it was so good. So good. Like, I really enjoyed my breakfast today. Anywho, and then I just came up, sat out on my balcony and did a little bit of work. I got a blog post up for you guys. Finally got the blog post up of the guide to Monte Carlo, Monaco. Recapping my trip there. So if you're looking to go, you can bookmark that blog post. I also have blog posts for Marrakesh, Morocco, for Paris, for Miami, for New York, for Barbados. Like literally anywhere I've ever gone, there's a guide on my blog. I always get DMs, people asking me where to stay in Miami, where to go in Miami, what to do in Miami. The best thing to do is just go to my YouTube channel, the search bar, and just click Miami. It'll literally bring up every Miami vlog I've ever done. And if you go in the description box of every Miami vlog, I have a little section that says who, what, where. And there's like restaurants. I'll put the restaurant there with the link. Anywhere I shop, the address is there with the link, so you guys can go through and make your own guide. Or you can just go to my blog, fashionsteelenyc.com, and head to the travel section. So yeah, I feel very accomplished today. Enough chatting. I want to show you guys some new in items that I have gotten from Amazon. Amazon has been that girl. By the way, I have on the Dior Lip Glow Oil in Rosewood. So good. Love it. It's just a beautiful neutral. By the way, I don't wear lip liner, so this is just the gloss in my lips. I'll link it down below. You can use my code STEELE, all capital letters, for a free gift with purchase over $130 at Dior Beauty. I'll link all my favorites from Dior Beauty. Speaking of beauty, I'm gonna show you guys everything I ordered from Amazon recently. First up, I got these Peace Out acne patches. Now normally I get these from Sephora, and they are $20 or $19.99 for 20. But I ended up getting 40 for $20 on Amazon. Now I don't know why the price is so much different, but I didn't even know they made packs of 40, because I would go through like one pack in like 2 days, girl. Because every night after I cleanse my skin, after I do my gua sha, after I put on my serums and my moisturizer, I'm popping one of these patches on every single pimple on my face, and it works, y'all. If you have a difficult time with pimples, like especially whiteheads or even cystic acne, and you like to pop your pimples, which is very horrible for you, this will do it for you. I promise you. You put this, especially if it's a whitehead, you put this on while you sleep, you wake up in the morning, when you peel it off, it will literally pop the pimple, and you can see all of the gook come out onto like the dot. So this is great. It has salicylic acid, but it also has other ingredients to help. It has retinol to promote clear looking skin, and it also has aloe vera to gently soothe and minimize the appearance of redness. And then the hydrocolloid polymer technology that's in this helps to extract the impurities. Basically, it'll pop the pimple and then guard against the elements. You guys, I'm telling you, these are the best pimple patches I've ever had in my life, okay? And I use them every day. So the fact that you can get 40 in a pack on Amazon for like the same price as 20, I had to do it. So I'll be sure to link these down below. I'll talk about them a lot. I always forget the name of them. Girl, please stop the video. I will put the direct link to them down below. They are amazing. Like, they have everything you need in them. to get your skin right. And I mean, you can wear them like out. You can even put makeup over them. Like they'll just like blend in with your skin very well, no matter what your complexion is. So that's the first thing I got from Amazon. The rest are like home decor and fashion. Let's start with the fashion. First up, we have this sweater. Now, if you remember, I think either earlier this year or last year, this sweater went up at Zara. And I just happened to be perusing Amazon and I was like, is that Zara sweater? It's the same sweater, y'all. Like, it even had a tag that looked very similar to the Zara tag. So you can't tell me that these like fast fashion companies don't just, I mean, we all know that they order from like some of the same places that are on Amazon or these little like factories or boutiques. But I love this sweater. I got this in a large. I wanted it to be super oversized. You can see the buttons there. I love this sweater. The large is actually quite large. I could almost wear it as a dress, which is kind of how I wanted to style it, with like one button tied and then either like some denim jeans. I did a get ready with me with this with my Mason Margiela slash jeans, but I could wear this by itself with like a sheer tight and a knee-high boot, and it would be such a vibe and such a moment. Again, I got the large. I probably could have gotten a medium, but I like the large. It's very oversized. I can scrunch up the sleeves. I could wear it as a dress. I could belt it. It's so good. I can't remember the price of this, but I mean, it's from Amazon, so it couldn't have been that much. I think it was maybe like 30 bucks. Probably around the same as it was at Zara. And it's not itchy either, which I enjoy. So I'll be sure to link this sweater in case any of you are interested in checking it out. Speaking of like belts, as far as like belting that cardigan, well, it's really a sweater, but it does button all the way down the front. I got some belts because I realized I don't have enough. And I'm normally not a belt girl, but I don't know, I'm elevating, and I feel like in my 40s, I need to probably start wearing a belt. It just looks more chic, more clean, more feminine, more demure when you have a belt on. So I got two belts in, also from Amazon. They are from the brand Someday. Hopefully you can see that, but do not worry because I will link the exact belts down below. And I believe it was two for $14. And I have been looking at other belts that were similar, that were like $100. And I'm like, look, I'm new to belts, so I don't need to spend $100 on a belt. So I ended up getting these two belts. You get two for $14, and you can pick which two colors you want. I got a size medium, and both of these belts are 100% leather, which was very impressive to me. Look at how stunning these belts are. Now, I love this little hook. Can you see it? Like, come on. I really need a new camera, you guys. But I love the little hook, and I love that they're pretty thin, and you can put them on just about anything, whether, you know, it has belt loops or not, and that's what I really like. So I got like this caramelly brown because I thought this would be great for winter. And as you can see, it has the little hook and it has the little slot for the belt to go through, and then it has the holes. So let me put this on, and I just love that. It's so clean because this goes in the bottom, so you can kind of double it up, and then you just hook this hook to whichever one works for whatever you're wearing, which I like. So I could wear this with a pair of slacks, with a pair of trousers. I could wear this with a dress. I can turn a blazer I can cinch a blazer in with this, even if it doesn't have belt loops. And that's what I really like about this. Look how chic is this belt. And the gold is kind of like a tarnished, like darker gold that can pretty much go with anything. It's not like a bright yellow gold. Let me lower you all so you could see. Okay, so here's the belt. Of course, I wouldn't have a need to wear it with my house dress, which is from Skims, by the way. I'll link it down below in case you're interested. I got it during the Skims sale, but how chic is this? Can you imagine this with a pair of like wool trousers for fall? So stunning. I think I want to go back and get like a dark brown color as well, because I have a lot of chocolate browns that I'll be wearing this fall. So that's the first belt. And then of course I got black, which I think I'll probably end up wearing the most. But I just think these are such great quality to be 100% leather, and you get two for basically $15. And it's just so chic. Great. So I'll be sure to link these down below in case you're looking for a great belt for fall and winter. Okay, next up from Amazon, I got this bag. Now there is another content creator here in Miami Beach. She's so fabulous. I'll link her. I'll try to remember to put her handle on the screen here. But she came to my event with MCM. She has two gorgeous sons who are like so fashionable and like so sweet. And she had this bag when she came to the event, and she was like, girl, I got this at Amazon. And I was like, what? I was thinking about getting the original version of this bag, which is a Gabrielle Hearst bag, which was like $3,000 from Bergdorf. And I was like, you know what? I don't even know if I'll wear this bag enough to pay $3,000 for it. And so getting a wonderful like dupe did the trick. And it's in the hottest color of the season, y'all, that like burgundy red. So she had this bag, so I had to go on Amazon and get it. It is 100% leather. That's the thing about Amazon. Sometimes you just need to look at the descriptions, because this bag is gorgeous. Now, it's not as perfectly made as like, of course, the original Gabriella Hearst bag, but it's close enough. Like, it's very, very cool. So it has this little twist top here that you line up, and then you can pop the cap open. And then this part pulls up, and it just kind of stretches. And you can see there's some paper in there. Let me take this out. But she demonstrated that she could fit so much in here, from like her phone. She was like, it holds a lot. So once you take all of the paper out, it is quite spacious. And there is a little like coin or card pocket here as well. And these came in a ton of different colors, but of course I had to go with the hottest color of the season. Now I have an iPhone 14 Plus. It fits perfectly in there. Even if I close it, I can close the bag all the way and the phone fits. I'm 1000% sure you all, my vlog camera, which is the Canon G7X Mark II, I'll link it below. It's the best vlog camera and takes the most amazing flash photos at night. I'm sure you all can fit in here as well. Oh, she's stunning. So I'll be sure to link this bag down below from Amazon. I think it was like $50 or $60. But this is such like a conversation starter. It's so chic. It's that kind of like, I don't want to say this is quiet luxury, but this is like, it's giving something while still being super luxe, okay? Because the shape of it, the color of it is really just super cool. So I'll be sure to link this down below in case you all are interested. Amazon be coming through. I have about an hour and 15 minutes before my appointment. Oh, one more thing I got from Amazon, but I've actually had this for a while, but a lot of you see it and ask me about it. This is my computer like lap board. So I love it because in here it's like beads, so they can kind of conform to your lap so that it doesn't hurt your lap or whatever surface you sit your computer on. So your computer is kind of like this, or your laptop, and it has this little bar so that your laptop doesn't slide off of it. This has been so good. It comes with a little handle, so you can, wherever you're doing your work, you can move it along. And it has this little portion here, which is kind of like an anti-slip. So a lot of the times I'll just either sit my coffee there or sit my phone there. Me trying not to let my phone fall. I can sit my phone there. There's also this little divot so that you can prop your phone up in it while you're working as well. Or you can use this with your mouse if you actually have a mouse. But one of my best purchases from Amazon, in fact, I think I've had this for like 2 years. I also have one for my apartment in Harlem. So I'm definitely thinking of upgrading this, but I do love the wood because it like blends in seamlessly with my desk. But another great Amazon purchase that I will link for you all. And they come in tons of different colors. Like some of them can be marble or white or just beautiful like fabrics, and you can literally find one for any of your tastes. So I'll link it. So now we're gonna head down to the kitchen because I have, I think, one more thing I got from Amazon, and I'm so happy that I finally got this. It was the main thing that I wanted from this entire like Amazon haul, and it's just gonna make my fall and winter the best. Come on. All right, guys, we are here in my kitchen. Well, kitchen living room area. How beautiful. Oh, every time I see these flowers, they literally just make me so happy. This is how I know I'm getting older and I'm reaching like my most feminine self, my most domestic goddess self, because I find flower arranging very therapeutic. And then it's just so beautiful to look at every day. Like, it makes my soul happy. So yes, this is the vase I was telling you all about from Anissa Kermiche. And they come in a ton of different colors, but get into this arrangement. It's so fall. I love it. With the orange and the purple and the white lilies. I love white lilies, by the way. They can be a pain because the pollen kind of pops off of these orange little spindles. I usually cut those off, but they will stain if they like get on your clothing and things. But so proud of myself for that. Let's head to the kitchen so I can show you what I got from Amazon. Okay, so what I finally got myself is an electric kettle. I know. I have been just warming my water up in a pot. I used to actually have a tea kettle to sit on the stove, but I for the life of me don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. And then when I was in Monte Carlo, they had an electric kettle in the hotel room, and I used it every like day to make myself some delicious tea. And so I was like, I have to get one of these, but I wanted something that was very aesthetically beautiful, that blends in well with what I have going on here, which is very minimal, neutral colors and such. And so I got this one from Greater Goods off of Amazon. And how freaking stunning is this? It's a beautiful like taupey white, and it's matte, which I really enjoy. It's just so stunning. I have yet to use it. I think it was like 30 bucks, but it came really quickly. Of course, it came with the base here, which I love this base. It's just so, you can see the color of this better here. This is the knob to turn it off and on and to set the degrees. But this is gonna be so clutch for me when I just quickly need to warm up some water and make tea instead of using a pot, which is just, it's not grown womanly. I mean, of course, if you don't have a kettle, you can use a pot. I've been doing that for 40 years of, well, for as long as I've been cooking. I would say for about 25 years of my life. I think I started cooking when I was 15. But this is just so much better. Like, isn't it better? It's better. And so I'm happy to have this. You can also make other things in this as well. So really happy to have this from Amazon. I can't wait to use it. Since we're already here, I want to show you guys another thing that I got from Amazon. I've had this a while ago, but since we're already getting into like home decor from Amazon, I got this little rack, and you can roll it up. It has these little rubber ends. Oops, it popped off. It has these little rubber ends to grip the ends of your sink. Oh no, it's falling apart. To be fair, I've had this for like a year or two. But yeah, you can like rest it over your sink and use it as a dish rack for things that can't go in the dishwasher, like my wooden bowls. I love these bowls. They're so amazing. I'll try and link some similar ones, but I believe I got these from Marshall's. Or if you're washing like fruit and things and need it to like drip dry, you can put this right over your sink. These are just so ingenious, especially if you have like a small space. And I love this thing. So I'll link this down below. It comes in a ton of different colors and fabrics and materials. I also love that the kettle very much resembles my favorite like everything pan from Our Place. I love Our Place like products. I think their pans are the best pans on earth. Like literally, I only really need this one pan and I use it for everything. It has a little notch here that's great for the spatula. I think my spatula is dirty, but it comes with a spatula that hooks through this slot and then hooks there on this little hook. So if you're looking for a really good like pans and pots, definitely check out Our Place. It's also like non-stick. I usually go through about one every 2 years. Like that's how good this pot is. And they come in a ton of like beautiful aesthetic colors. So yeah, I've shown you guys all of those things. I want to go shower and just reshave again, even though I shaved last night, just in case I miss any hairs, because I heard that if you do miss any hairs, once that laser hits the hair, you can literally smell it like singeing. And I think I'm more worried about experiencing that than the actual like pain of the laser. And of course I just want my lady bits to be nice and fresh. I'm about to bust it wide open in front of someone I've never met before. I don't know how they, like, what do they do with your lady bit while the laser is doing its thing on the side bits? I couldn't find any like in-depth knowledge of what they actually do with your clitoris. I can't say the actual word on here, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, what do they do with your clitoris when they're doing everything else? Like, do they cover it with something? Like, I feel like they cover it with something. That would be the safe thing to do, because I feel like if a laser hits that, like, I'll die. I'm sure they cover it with something. Anywho, I'm going to let y'all know exactly what they do. Because every laser hair removal video I've watched has not gave us the tea of what do they do with your lady bit? How do they get it out of the way while they're treating everything else? Anywho, I'm gonna go shower. I'm gonna put on a super comfortable outfit because I feel like after everything's done, I'm just gonna want to curl up into a ball and rest. Okay. So I'll show you guys my outfit and then we will head to Laser Away. I'm going to the one here in South Beach, which I think is on 17th Street. It's like very close to Lincoln Road. So yeah, let's go shower, let's get ready, let's go get my hair permanently removed. Oh wait, before I shower, I did want to show you guys 2 more like home decor things. I got these little wall clear racks also from Amazon. It's been a while since I got them, but I can do a review on them now because they've been up for at least 5 months. I love them. I love that I can change the magazines in and out to give it like a new feel. It's almost like art, which I love. You can even display photos in them. They are, sorry I'm out of breath. I just walked up them steps, girl. Buy a townhouse, they said. Whew, the stairs keep me young. But yeah, like they also take a lot of weight because these Kinfolk magazines, which Kinfolk is my favorite magazine, they're heavy. And I put these things through the ringer. They take a lot of weight, which is great. So if you're looking to just add a little zhuzh to your office space, I would highly recommend these like acrylic wall mounts, which are just so fun. And you can get them at Amazon. I think they come with both of them. You can get 2. And they come with all the nails and everything. I installed these myself because y'all know I'm a Bobette the Builder. That's how I do. And I think they're so cool. Another thing, I want to show you guys some picture frames. All right, guys, so we're in my staircase that leads to the top floor of my townhouse. And this is one of my favorite areas because, for one, I love this window. It looks right out to this gorgeous white palm of paradise that is 4 stories high. It's so beautiful. Sorry, my air conditioner is about to come on, so hopefully it's not too loud. But I've gotten asked quite a bit about my portrait wall, which I absolutely love. It's one of my favorite places in my house. But the frames are from H&M. Now I had 4 up here and I just added 2 more. Eventually I want this whole like wall covered. Most of these photos are of close family and friends, like my best friends, my family members, my nieces, my mom, my brother, his family, just so I can like keep my family close. And I also got all of these in a black and white. I just think it's like more chic, but I could have easily done a color as well. But when I got the 2 frames, I got these a few months ago. I couldn't believe that H&M still sells these picture frames, and I think they were like 22 bucks. They look very, very expensive, and I love them. These 2 I've had, or these 4 I've had for the last 3 years, and then I just got these 2 in, so love these. And the prints, I actually just added this print, which was when I had a billboard in Times Square during New York Fashion Week. I just thought that was a pivotal moment in my life, so I thought to get it framed. And a lot of you told me to get it framed, so I did. Pop that right on up there. But I get my photos printed from Artifact Uprising. It's an online company. It's fairly inexpensive to make whatever size print you need for the frame. And all of my photos I got printed at Artifact Uprising. You do it online. You literally upload whatever photo you want. They'll let you know if it's a good quality or not. And then you pay and they ship it to you. It usually takes about a week. But yeah, I love this little area. And then of course I have my little fake flower here. But I also have my favorite reed diffuser for fall, which is Autumn Vibes. Because you know, why is this little gnat in here? You guys know I'm in Miami, so we don't really get a fall. And I actually, even though I don't like being cold, I actually enjoy the fall seasons. And so having this Autumn Vibes reed diffuser from Replica, Mason Margiela, it smells so good. It smells like a fall day. It smells amazing. And then I have the By the Fireplace spray, which I'll spray on like my linens and things just to give my house a more fall, autumn, winter feel. So just if you live in a warm weather climate that's warm year round, or you don't really get a fall season, there's still ways and little things you can do to make your space more, you know, feeling like fall. So I'll link this down below because this is my favorite reed diffuser. And then I also recently just got in the Margiela by the fireplace candle as well. And it does smell like a crackling, oh, it smells so good. It smells like a crackling fire. It's amazing. The smell of it literally smells like a crackling fire in the winter time. You're in a log cabin. Anytime I just want that fall feeling, I just like this. And it literally, this whole entire floor and even downstairs, I can smell it. So good projection on these candles. In fact, I just got this last week and I've already burned half of it. Anywho, that's it for new updates in home decor. I might have some more later on in the video, but I will link all of these things down below. I'll also link Artifact Uprising in case you're looking to have some prints done. They can literally be any size. They don't have to be this big. Let me actually, and I installed this myself. It was fairly simple. Let me get closer so you can see how the frames from H&M look. And they do come with this white border, but you can remove that if you want more of the photo shown. But I just think it's super chic. All right, guys, I am gonna hop in the shower and get myself ready for my laser treatment. All right, guys, just hopped out of the shower. I decided not to put on any deodorant because I don't want it to interfere with the laser hair removal of my underarms. I put on my favorite cotton granny panties. Now, we all have them for those special times of the month. I just want to feel relaxed. And then I just have on some little leggings that I got from Revolve. This little like sheer bralette top is from Helsa, also from Revolve. I love this little top. I also have it in like white. I'm gonna pop on my Acne Studios favorite tee. I usually wear this when I'm traveling. And this has Acne Studios in the back because it's just so like comfortable. It's like a brushed cotton. And then I think for the shoe, I'm just gonna pop on my new MCM puffy sandals. Yeah, I want everything comfort because I feel like I'm about to be very uncomfortable. Plus I'm gonna be pretty naked and I still wanna be able to film. So I feel like this little bralette top would be good for that. Yeah, you can't really see through it. Will be good for that. Hopefully I don't sweat on my way over there, which I feel like I am because I'm a little nervous. Then I'm gonna take my favorite little hair tie from Slip. They make beautiful like silk pillow covers, hair ties, the little eye mask. You can get them at Sephora, so I'll link these down below. These are my favorite. They don't pull out your hair, and because it's like silk, it's good for your hair. So this is the look for laser treatment. I think I'm gonna put on a little Baccarat Rouge 540. You never know who I might meet on the way over there. And we're gonna head out. I'm debating about whether I'm gonna wear a hat because I think it's supposed to rain, so I might pop a hat on too. But let me show you the look. All right, so this is the vibe. Very, very chill. Very chill to go get my hair singed off. All right, guys, let's go. in my treatment room, I just had a little tour of the area. They gave me a nice tea as well. They said it only takes about 15 minutes, which I thought it was gonna be much longer. But let me show you my treatment room. Look at all of this. Like, what am I gonna need this for? Okay, so I'm just gonna change into this robe now. Alright guys, I want to give you my first impressions. It didn't hurt that bad. Like, I was really scared that it was gonna really hurt. No, a tattoo is much worse than this. What hurt the most was my happy trail, because I wanted to do my happy trail as well. I added that on. And right in the center of the armpit hurt. Also the labias hurt. Yeah, I would say the pain is like a 6 out of 10, but it only lasts for like a second and then it's gone. And they have a little like ice machine that blows cold air, so you really only feel the cold. So it only took, when she started it was 12:10. It's literally, no, it was 12:06. It is literally 12:20 now. That was so quick. Highly recommend. I think I have to come and do like 8 more visits, but that was quicker than a wax. So I am back from laser. I went to Laser Away on 17th Street in Alton in South Beach. It's been exactly an hour and I want to show you my underarms. No irritation, nothing. Now, while it was happening, sometimes I would smell burning hair, but I heard that's normal. Afterwards, they gave me a little bit of like aloe to rub downstairs and upstairs as well. And I feel like totally fine. Like nothing's hurting, nothing. I'm just kind of sad that it's gonna take 8 visits for all the hair to be gone, but they said in the first visit I will shed 10 to 15% of the hair and I'll see it shedding. So I'm looking forward to that. And I feel like by next summer, I'm gonna be hair free and I'm very excited about it. The only thing I have to do now is avoid like tanning, which I don't do anyway. Avoid the sun exposure for 3 days and no super hot showers or like hot tubs. So that's perfectly doable, although I really do love a super hot shower. Yeah, so afterwards I popped into Sephora. So let me show you what I got from Sephora. I got my normal Sephora organic cotton wipes. I got 2 packs. I just love these for mainly taking off my makeup. So I got 2 of those, but I also got the Anissa Kermiche Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder for face and eyes. And I got it in the color 8.5. Now, I saw an event. My girl Kayla Walker went to an event and she tried some of this on, I believe, and it looks so good. Like, it looks incredible. It just makes you have no pores or texture. So I wanted to try it out. And I believe you just put this where you have texture. So for me, it would be like my cheeks, because I have large pores on my cheeks, and then also on my chin. And then I think you put your makeup over top of that. Or you could just use this as makeup. It says tap on with fingers to smooth and blur textured areas. In fact, and I had never heard of this Yummy Skin before. I feel like it's a new product, but I've been seeing all the girlies try it out, and I don't have any Anissa Kermiche products. I think I have 1 palette in New York, but it is a Black-owned business. She's been doing it for a couple years now. But let's take a little look so you can see how it looks. I hope I got the right color. I love the packaging. How beautiful is this? Oh, it comes with a little spoon. How cute. So you just twist it. Ooh, and this is it. Wow. This looks like the perfect color for me. I'll put a little on my hand, even though I have a little from earlier, so you guys can see. I mean, you can barely see it because it's such a close match. Can you even see it? There we go. It's such a close match, but you can see it here. I can't wait to like use this. I feel like, I don't know, this one is like a tiny bit oily, but I have been out in the sun, so hopefully that kind of dries up. And I love the little, how does this work? Oh, you pop it out. Oh, it's like a little stick. Can you guys see it? There we go. How cute is this? Oh, amazing. So I just wanted to try that out. So that's what I got from Sephora. Then I popped into Shop Akira, which is a clothing store on Lincoln Road. I often just pop in there to see what they have because they make a lot of trendy pieces. They had these like snake print, kitten, thong, zip up boots that were actually quite cute. They didn't have my size though, but those were fire. You can always find like cute, very trendy pieces in Shop Akira. And then I popped into Nespresso because you guys know I have an espresso machine. I have the Virtual Plus line in white. I really am trying to wean myself off of double espressos because I find that they make me a little anxious. So I've reverted back to just regular espressos instead of a double espresso. And my favorite one is Il Cafe. Can you guys see it? No. And then they also gave me a recycling bag. I usually just put all of my pods in here once they're done, and I drop them off in store for them to be recycled. And then they gave me a little free pod too from El Salvador and Mexico. Cool. So that's what I got from Sephora and from Nespresso. You know what? My boobies are looking nice today. And I actually got a comment on one of my videos that asked me like, how are they so perky? For one, they're not that big. They're quite small. For two, I'm about to come on my period. So y'all know how your boobs are when it's period time. You know, they just, you know, standing up. I wish they could be like this all the time. But most of the time they deflate a little, you know, after my period is over. Thirdly, this is just good protection, I think, in this Skims or any of the house dresses I wear. But I do do quite a bit of upper body workouts, and I think because I do a lot of pecs that it keeps everything kind of lifted. So if you're doing rows, if you're doing lats, if you're doing muscles here and muscles here, doing like lifts, overheads, to the side, so you're working here, like that also affects the muscles under your breast tissue. And I just know that from being a physical therapist. So yeah, it's that kind of, it's probably 50% of what's keeping them perked, and the other 20% is whatever time of the month you see them looking perky, which if it's about to be my period, they're gonna be perky. And then the rest is just, they're already small, and then the rest is just genetics. But I mean, you can strengthen the muscles underneath your breast tissue working out your pecs and all of the muscles along here with weights and with arm exercises. So yeah, I also do like a lot of, what are they called, like bear crawls and things that's really just gonna work my arms. So yeah, that's the secret. I have never had any kind of surgery. The most invasive surgery I've ever had is having a tooth pulled and having a colonoscopy. I've never had Botox. I've never had, I mean, like, I'm very expressive. I've never had Botox. I've never had filler. I've never had any kind of cosmetic surgery ever. Nothing. So yeah, and a lot of that is just genetics, and also I just take care of my body. So I feel like it's possible to get all of those results with exercise, unless it's like a health issue. But also a lot of it is genetics. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with y'all. And genetics, sometimes you can't control. You have to control the things that you can control. So for me, that's not eating a lot of processed foods, working out at least 3-4 times a week, whether that's weightlifting, doing an exercise class with my girl Gloria, or bike riding. I don't drink soda. I don't drink juice. Mostly I drink green tea, unsweetened, like hot green tea, lots of water, mainly Fiji because I love Fiji water. I do drink coffee. Right now I'm not drinking actually. I drank on my Monaco trip, but I broke my fast for that trip. But I don't drink alcohol at the moment. And haven't for a few months, except for when I was on my Monte Carlo trip. If you see me with a drink, it's a mocktail. And I don't really even like mocktails because it's just sugar. So yeah. And then I try not to eat anything out of a bag or out of a box if it's not like a vegetable, which is anything in a bag or a box is processed. So that's what I do to like look like this at 40. I feel good about myself. Okay, you guys, I think that is it for today. Tomorrow I'm going to a restaurant opening in Sunset Harbor. It's like a new restaurant club, so that should be fun. I'll do a get ready with me for you all, and I'll use this. Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. Oh, by the way, I got the 8.5. And let you know, I'll show you how it works. And you know, that should be fun. But I was so scared to do this laser, and now I'm mad that I waited this long to do it. Like this year, I'm 40. I turned 40 this year. So all of my 40-year-old months, I'm using to just better myself for the next 10 years of my life. So I'm doing all of the things that I wanted to do, starting with laser. I am going to be so happy come next summer when I don't have to shave. Like, this is going to change my life and hopefully help with my ingrown hairs and like hyperpigmentation as well. But I will be documenting every treatment from here on out. So make sure you're watching the vlogs, because I'm not going to do a dedicated video. I'll probably just mention it every time I have an appointment. So yeah, make sure you're watching the vlogs, guys. All right, I will check back in with you all tomorrow when we're getting ready to head to the opening of the new club. And of course, I'll link all these things down below.